Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I my husband told me to do this, so I'm doing it. Um Most of you guys know by now that we are moving, and we had to get our aquarium over to the new house. So, we knew it was going to be a task. We knew this. But we weren't expecting some of what happened. So, I'll tell you. Okay, so in order to break down a saltwater tank, you have to take all of the rock out. You have to take the crabs, the snails, all of those little things like that, so that it makes it easier to get the fish. So he got all the rock out and all of the snails and the crabs and all that fun stuff. And then we got the fish, and we bagged the fish, kind of like the pet stores do. Actually, we got the bags from a pet store. Um, so we got them all in the bags, and they were all nice and neat, in a bucket together. Um, Everything was all nice and neat in buckets or in containers. It's gonna get better, I promise. So my husband goes outside to put the bin. He put the bin in. I really don't know how to explain this. We had to keep some of the water, and the rock, because it's live rock, has to be wet, or else whatever's living on it will die. So we put it all the rock was in a bin, like those Sterlite bins, that you use for storage. And then the stand, after the aquarium was all broken down, we carried out the aquarium, put it in the back of the car. And then he had to put the stand in, and I said, "Are you sure it's going to fit?" And he said, "Yeah." Well, it didn't fit. So he put it on top of the car, and we tied it down. And then I suggested putting a tarp over, because it had been raining all day, and it was supposed to keep raining, and it's a wood stand. You don't want it to get ruined. So we got the tarp on it. We got everything all set. And he was taking other stuff out to the car. He was doing stuff. And I was bringing the buckets with the water, with the crabs and all the other stuff in it, over by the door. So I picked up the last bucket. As I picked it up, the handle broke off the bucket. This is not good. Everything spilled out of the bucket. All the bags went flying out. And it was a good thing that he came walking in when he did, because I said, "I need help," and he came in to help me. We got them all picked up. We were checking for leaks. We noticed that there was water in the bottom of the bucket, so something was leaking. It was our Blenny, which we named Rocky, which, if you've seen my videos, you know who that is. And his bag was punctured, and it was like, it wasn't just leaking, it was like squirting water out. And I'm panicking because I didn't want this fish to die. And so he came in, like I said, he helped me. There was no one else had any leaks. So we luckily had a plastic container that we had prepared for the fish or for corals, and it was all cleaned out. There was no soap residue or anything like that. So we stuck the fish in there, and he was fine. Everybody else was good. So what we did was we took them, just in case they did come up with little leaks, and we We stuck them in a couple of different buckets in the bags, and then everything was fine. So we get everything loaded and into the car, and needless to say, that bucket, I think it's because we had it outside. I think it was the sun damage or something. It just like completely, it just like crumbled. The handle just fell right off. Note to you guys, if you ever buy buckets from like Walmart, Home Depot, anything like that, don't leave them outside and try to pick them up with something heavy in them, because not a good idea. So anyways, we get on the road. We start heading towards the new house. And I'm keeping my eyes on top, looking through the sunroof to make sure that the stand is not going anywhere. And then all of a sudden I heard this loud noise. It was the rope starting to slide down on the luggage rack. So I told him, I said, pull over, we need to fix this. And granted, mind you, it was raining. It was raining pretty heavily. So he got out and he fixed it, and he ripped the tarp off of it, because he thinks that the tarp caught air, so it pulled the stand back. So got it fixed. Yeah, the stand ended up getting wet, but we dried it off as best as we could. So all right, so we got back on the road, and we were talking about, Murphy's Law. If it can happen, it will, So we're talking about Murphy's Law, and I jokingly, I just looked up at the street that we were passing, and it was Murphy. We both started laughing. I said, is that coincidence? So, yeah. So we get to the house. We're bringing all the stuff in. He's putting the rock in the tank and starting to get the water made, because you can't use tap water. You have to use RO water. So we have a filter that we hook up, and then you have to run it through the filter before you can put it in with the fish, because you can't have all the chlorine and all that stuff like that. So he's setting up the tank, and he asked me where the heater was, and I'm like, it was in a bag. Like, I grabbed the bags, and it should be here. So we looked, and we looked, and we looked. So we come to find out that we're missing two things that we were supposed to bring with us of importance. Heater is very important for saltwater fish. They need to have at a certain temperature or they can die. Now, these fish have already been sitting for quite a while, in the bags, in the containers with no heat. So we decided we would just buy a couple of heaters, one for the buckets and one for the tank. So I called the one Walmart in the town that we are going to be living in, and they said they had one. So we drove there, and they did not have any, like none. So the manager, the one guy up in front, called the manager, and the manager comes over, and we're just standing there, and he's searching on his phone. He's looking on the app. He's like, I don't even see where we carry anything like that. So then I found it on my phone, on my Walmart app, and I showed him. And they had recommended to us that we go to a different Walmart. There's only one Walmart in that city or town. So they're like, oh, well, there's one in this other town. It's about 30 minutes away. So we get in the car. We drove for about 30 minutes to get to the other Walmart. They had them. We were so thankful that they had them. So we got in the car, drove all the way back. made some more water, we were heating up the water as we were making it so that it would be temperature for them. And then we finally got it to the point where we could actually float the fish and put the fish in the tank, which we did, and they were not very happy. They went and hid immediately. Everything went and hid. The shrimp was hiding, everything was hiding. They had not eaten either, because you're not supposed to feed fish before you bag them, because then they can poop in the bag, and that's not good. It can actually kill them. So they had not eaten, and then we realized that we forgot the power head, which causes motion in the water. So we got the filter running. That's all that's actually running. Now they are at the new house, but let me tell you something. By the time we got done making all the water that we needed and got out of that house, it was after 2 o'clock Central Time. We did not get home until well after 3 o'clock in the morning. And it was not a fun day. It was just a really bad day. My husband's back was killing him. He has a bad back. I've been having pain in my ankles and my feet. My feet were like, oh my gosh, I could not stand. I was just like, I need to go. Like, I'm done. So we didn't eat dinner until we actually got back from the Walmart store. And this was actually pretty late. I don't think I ate dinner until midnight, maybe. We got some bread, we got some lunch meat, got some cheese, got some mustard, and we basically just ate a sandwich. We got home. I didn't have any issue sleeping, but wow. Now, it's now Sunday. Tomorrow, Monday, we're supposed to get the truck to load all the stuff on the truck. And as you can see behind me, I have a whole room that needs to be packed. So that's actually what I'm going to go do. I'm going to eat and I'm going to go pack. We were supposed to actually have been packing already. Problem is, neither one of us, he's in pain, I'm in pain. I couldn't even walk in the store. We went to Walmart to take a heater back that we had gotten before here, because we needed the money. So we took the heater back, got, I think it was like $28. So, needless to say, I still have to pack. I thought some of you guys might want to hear that story, though. It was just, we kind of laughed about it as it was happening, but in all reality, it wasn't any fun. I don't want to do it again. I just want to move. I want to get into the house and relax. I'm not going to rush on unpacking things. It's just going to be a take your time thing. We did get a chance to drive around the town, by the way. We saw the main road where it has all the stores and stuff, and they have a street called Central Drive or Central Street, and it is they have a really pretty decorated for Christmas and everything. It's really, really pretty. It's a very nice town, and I'm looking very much forward to living in this town and getting out of here. So keep me in your prayers, guys, please. I definitely need strength for tomorrow. And we're probably going to keep the truck for 2 days. So it will be tomorrow and Tuesday. We both need strength. We both need strength because this is going to be a lot for both of us. I can't even go up and down the stairs without being in pain. I don't know how I'm going to be trying to carry stuff. It's not going to be fun. So just keep me in your prayers. I would really appreciate it. once we get moved and we're officially in the house, I will do a video. I'll show you guys what it looks like. But for the next couple of days, at least 2 to 3 days, I'm going to be really busy. So, also, if you can remember to, I have 2 family members that need prayer as well. My one cousin, she had brain bleeds, and she had to get taken to the hospital. And then my other cousin's little boy, he's also a cousin. He was having chest pains in his chest, and I guess he was throwing up, and they had to take him to the hospital as well. So please, 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 if you would pray for my family, I would really appreciate that. And I will talk to you guys very soon. God bless you all. And I apologize for not being on, but it's been crazy. Everything with this move has just been crazy. So hope you understand. And I will definitely talk to you guys soon. I don't know. I don't ask people, like I said, for money. If anyone feels touched to help out, any would be really greatly appreciated. Doll sales are just like way down, and we still need a little bit more because of having to keep the truck again for another day. But we can't do this in one day. It's not going to happen. But if you can, let me know. Just reach out to me and let me know. Pray about it. But I'm going to go, and I will talk to you guys soon. And if I don't speak to you before, I hope you all have a really blessed Christmas. And please remember, what's the reason we celebrate Christmas? It's not Santa Claus. Remember Jesus. He's the reason. All right, guys. God bless you. I will talk to you all soon. Bye for now.